Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Yeah,
Welcome.
this time is very early to me, but I think it's the word time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Kim Fei Lo. This is my session is to let you to know how to create your first Copilot solutions. Maybe I need to introduce myself more. I'm Microsoft Senior Cloud Advocate. I work in next generation experiments team. I focus AI and data. This time, I think this is the Python day. Many Microsoft FTE to introduce different scenario in Python. This time, I will introduce some AI scenario. Well, the first thing, welcome, because I think this is my first time to use English to talk about Python topics. I think if I will speak slowly, because my English is not well. The first step, I will introduce Copilot Stack. The word enter a new area because large language model changed the world, just like GPT-3, GPT-3.5, GPT-4. We can use that to create more contents. Not just before. No GPT. We only build model. Only focus one thing. Just like you build computer vision, it only focus some image classification or some object detections. But this time, we can use GPT to do more. Not only focus understanding NLP, it can create NLP. So it's amazing. It changed the world. Many people or an enterprise want to use GPT to create new applications. It will give a different customer, different people to feel new experiments. Just like that, in the last session, we can set a movie and to find many things. We can summarize different contents for the movie. I think it's good scenario. But the the new scenario is you can use different document to ask and Q&A solutions. I think many enterprise want to use their data into large language model. And this time, enterprise face many transformations. The first step is transformations is digital, but now it's intelligence. I think enterprise is very more things to think. What I need to do in the enterprise solutions, because they need to face different things. Just like that, large language model, because they can choose GPT and many more different the same model as GPT in Hugging Face. I think some people say, if I use OpenAI, the enterprise data, how to let the enterprise data is the security things, but yeah, they can use Hugging Face to tighten their models to focus their enterprise data. Another is the prompt. Many people to know, prompt is good. Enterprise prompt can help the enterprise and company to focus their business scenario, just like their data, their files, their behaviors. I think prompt library is important to the enterprise. Another is the Copilot application. And just like many people say, Microsoft has cool Copilot solutions, just like Office Copilot, just like some GPT plugin is cool. So, enterprise maybe face choose model, choose how to control their enterprise prompt and Copilot applications. I think if you are enterprise developer, maybe some suggestion is you need to think all your enterprise data and enterprise solution, which is important. Yeah, but I think these three things is important because you need to focus from end and back end and the middleware in the in your solutions. So, oh, Copilot Stack open the door. In Microsoft Build, we talk about Copilot Stack because Copilot Stack, it can tell you how to connect to your back end, including some AI infra and foundation model. Oh, another is the front end, because the plugin and the applications. You can see that this diagram. You can think, oh, this is very easy to talk about how to combine AI orchestrations in connect the front end and back end. Copilot Stack is 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 very easy to let everyone know how to create your applications with large language model and prompt. So I think Copilot Stack open the door to tell you, oh, you can create the Copilot applications. RAG is the more people to choose solutions because it's very easy. Some people say, oh, AI infra applies some foundation model and fighter model and BYO model, bring your own model in the enterprise. I think it's the same. But RAG model give you the suggestion is the vector DB plus web API and plus the plugin. This is the very easy solutions to do this because you can choose different vector DB. You can use text embedding into vector DB and create some web API and Azure functions in there. Another is the plugin to add plugin here. So we can create RAG together. Maybe some people say, oh, we need to tighten the model to finish the enterprise application. But you know that if you choose Python, it's very more expensive because you need to depending more GPU and something. So RAG can give you embedding and your data is very easy and save money. I think some people will say how to let RAG to landing in the enterprise application because you create many things. You can watch many videos and something just like you can see 5 minutes to create RAG solutions in YouTube. But this time I will tell you how to create your first Copilot. Many people to choose a land trade, but I think Semantic Kernel is the good things in to help you to use a Copilot Stack to finish some Copilot applications. I love to use Semantic Kernel. Why? Because Semantic Kernel can support different languages, not just Python. You can use .NET, you can Java to use Semantic Kernel. The another thing is it can help you to control or manage your prompt. Just another is it has a very important concept, connector and plugin and memory, different key concept. But I think connector is very important because you can use connector to connect OpenAI and some vector DB. Another is the connect different models. Another is you can use planner to set the set your command to finish something. So I think semantic kernel is very good. Another is if you use different things, semantic kernel to help you to not only focus core memory or query plan, it can connect graph API and functions and native functions. I think Semantic Kernel is very easy in Python. I will show you how to use Semantic Kernel in Python. This is the first sample is the Python how to call a function. The first thing you can import a semantic kernel or a library. Another is create the semantic kernel, and import the library to check completion because I use the GPT 3.5. Another is the set environment. It's very easy. Like in semantic kernel, we can set prompt is the skill. The skill is how you to something is you can compile the skill here in the skill folder. Another is the you can use the skill to set a variable and set the function, or just like here I set a prompt here and set some configuration. You can use different language, just like here I use Chinese here to write prompt, and then it will run. It can give you the answer. You can use very small, or like I can read the content to finish the semantic kernel. Another is the planner. Planner is the very special things in semantic kernel. It can help you to separate different skills. Just like here, I will send a planner here, check the weather in Guangzhou and translate into English, Chinese, and generate Jason tips based on the results and write item as travel weather with my email. So our semantic kernel plan, it will help you to separate a different skill. Just like here, it can include a weather function and translate and tips and weather mail. Our 4 skills here. It can it is focus 1, 2, 3 translate and some tips and email skill and the weather skill. Oh yeah, so it can run step by step in the skill. I think semantic kernel will help you to do more. So, semantic kernel is very good to Python user. If you are Python, you try Language, but I think I suggest you to choose semantic kernel. Another is, okay, we can we talk Copilot and semantic kernel, and now I will tell you how to create your first Copilot in enterprise solutions. The first thing is many enterprise want to large language model to understand the enterprise data. The enterprise data is more because you can use different data, just like structured data and unstructured data. In the enterprise, they only choose many SQL version, just like SQL Server, MySQL, Oracle, and PostgreSQL. Another is there has some files, some documents, some images. So we need to focus, connect different data. But this time, how to combine the different data resource in the in a say a platform? I think Microsoft Fabric will give you the good solutions because data it can give you the unified solutions to combine all data in one lake. End-to-end analyze platform that brings the data together, all the data and analyze tools that organize need to go from the data lake to the business user. You can choose different roles to finish some data jobs. Just like here, you can if you are a data science, if you are a data engineer, you can work in the same platform to compile data to finish the solutions. So I create the solutions here. If you are a data engineer, you can combine your unstructured data or structured data together in the Microsoft Fabric. Another is if you are a data scientist, you can use Lobo to finish the compile to finish the Fabric Lakehouse, to import Fabric Lakehouse to embedding to the different vector database. Here I choose the Azure Cognitive Search be my vector database and use Azure OpenAI service and Semantic Kernel to finish the jobs. Let's see how to do this. The first thing is you need to have Microsoft Fabric. I think Microsoft Fabric is in the preview stage, but this time you can use Microsoft Fabric very easy. It's free to trial. Another is you need to import your data to the Lakehouse. Just like here, I import the Azure block storage in the data Lakehouse. And another is this is the docs file from my Azure block storage. But this time you can see I use Microsoft Fabric platform in the document to the document and how to analyze the document. Another is I choose data scientists to finish some embedding jobs. Just like here, because data scientists you can use the Jupyter Notebook. Just like here, I install a semantic kernel and use the Azure Search document preview version. Another is you can see the import the library. Another is the ChatGPT and embedding and use the semantic kernel to check service and embed test embedding. Another is the register memory storage. This here is Azure Cognitive Search and some on your Azure Cognitive Search endpoint and key. Another is I choose the Lakehouse file folder. Another is to just like you can use the semantic kernel to finish the test embedding. This is the trial. I asked the when you finish, you can ask the semantic kernel to trial to finish the QA prototype. It can give you the answer. I think I choose the Microsoft Fabric documents to finish some RAG retrieve to embedding and the data to the data vector DB. Yeah. And then some people will say, oh, Kinfei, how to compile the Lakehouse? You can choose the data engineering to finish that. Just like here, I choose the Lakehouse to connect my Azure block storage. Here, you can see the block storage you can choose different block storage resource. Here I choose the block storage and some skill because a semantic kernel will read this skill. So I think some enterprise prompt library can save in the skill. So you can combine the skill and unstructured data and some database together to let semantic kernel to finish the enterprise data embedding. When you finish embedding your data, you will think that I disabled it of the IH application. Just like you can use the enterprise to embedding here, you can use Azure OpenAI and Azure OpenAI service and cognitive search and semantic kernel. And in the back end, maybe you need to compile it to the Azure functions. And the front end, we can use Power Virtual Agent to help me to finish the front end solutions. This scenario, maybe we can tell you how to use the enterprise data and your Azure cloud native solutions and local solutions together. I think we can. I will show you here. The first thing you can see, I use the Power Virtual Agent to finish something. Here is include some Power Virtual Agent flow template. It can set it can call the Azure function here. In your Azure function, you can set some fabric functions combined together and set some question. It's very easy to create your chatbot solutions finish the Copilot applications. Another is some people say, I can use different scenario, but this time, if you are create your first Copilot solution, I suggest you to trial this Power Virtual Agent because it's very easy to create. To let you to feel, Copilot apps is very easy to create that. Yeah. Some people will say, "Oh, Kinfei, do you know give you more because Semantic Kernel and Lanche, many people to comparison, or some Python and some developer only focus how to improve their code or their efficiency. But this time I found for commercial logics, we have a fixed business prompt. Just like here, we can use data and prompt and finish knowledge. But just like if you are asked HR document or some documents, the prompt is the same. Not will change, but the format, the prompt is not stable because you need to give command to different people. From different people, they can express different languages and different things here. But for the business scenario, the prompt is feasible. So, maybe we can choose PromptFlow on AI Studio is better choice because you can let you to finish some business prompt to finish something. Just like here, stand flow and chat flow and emulation flow. This is the free level of flows here. So you can create the flow in the AI Studio. Just like here, we can see the flow is here. If you are a Python developer or different language developer, you can see we can create the prompt flow in your AI Studio. You can set the prompt. You can set the input and output things. Another is very easy to combine embedding because here I choose connect my Azure OpenAI. So this is the large language model. Another is the lookup. Where's the lookup? Lookup is the vector DB. Vector DB is very easy to set here in the prompt flow. You can choose different things: embedding, translator, and fuzzy and language model and vector DB lookup. Here is because I have embedding data in the Microsoft Fabric notebooks, and here I need to look up the vector DB. So I will set the vector DB here and the path and some method. Another is you can write the Python here to finish the search. So I set this flow. Another is it's very easy to deploy in the endpoint. You can see I have deployed the endpoint here. You can test the endpoint and consumption. You can create this endpoint to use Python and C# and R. It's very easy to call the endpoint here. So you can embedding, and you can compile you can call the API in Python is very easy. So I think PromptFlow is another choice in your solutions. So this time we create more Azure function, create your first Copilot of applications in different things. You can use a Semantic Kernel, you can use Microsoft Fabric, you can use PromptFlow together. So the fee rate is different, but I think you can choose the best way you feel is the good scenario is best for you. So this time I think I finish all the sessions. Thank you very much. Another is if you have some question, you can give me the email and GitHub here. Thank you.
Hello. Yes, I was talking. So sorry. Thank you so much, Kim Fei. This was an amazing chat. And I'm looking into the chat to see if we have any open questions. But we're getting a lot of people saying thank you for the presentation. Pamela Fox says there are so many tools I need to try: SK, PromptFlow, and Fabric. I thought that too. And then at the end you said there are 3 ways that we can accomplish this same approach. I'm really like taken aback at all of the options and the way that really I'm excited about Microsoft Fabric, that we can jump into these things. So thank you so much. And let's see, we also have another comment from Chris. This is really helpful. I was excited about Fabric when it was announced. Okay, great, me too. But I hadn't considered how it could participate in these AI scenarios. Not quite a question, but do you have any responses to some of these like really exciting messages we're getting?
But I think this scenario is Microsoft Fabric help you to let your data binding together. Not may you because sorry, my English is not well. Because vector DB you need to combine different data. Just like here, I combine unstructured files. But another is you need some just like financial scenario. You need to combine different resources, data resource. So we can use Fabric to give us the unified data resource to embedding vector DB. So I think Microsoft Fabric give you to unify the data together. Yeah.
Exactly. That's exciting. Yay. Oh, and some more. Thanks. Great talk. Awesome. It sounds like we all are really excited to have you speak with us today. You did an excellent job. I appreciate that. And yeah, so look forward to hearing from you more and following all of your work presenting on this topic. Thanks.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.